best day of my life came in from Davido yesterday. His first daughter actually visited him. That is such a reunion between Davido and Imade, and a lot of people are still talking about it. Somehow, some people feel that pressure was mounted on Sophia to actually release Imade at that time. That was a beautiful reunion between Imade and the family. That is, Imade should be allowed to have a great time with the father because that is really good for the child's development. For all the baby mamas out there, you got to understand that you need not be selfish because it's not all about you. What about the child? The emotional needs of the child needs to be met also. That is something I feel about this. And Davido was so excited posting the picture and the video on his Insta story yesterday, and a lot of his fans were really happy at that. What is your own take? Let's catch a glimpse.
I have grace. Yeah. Oh, crazy. Big thanks.
Remember that there has been a kind of conflict between Davido and Sophia Momodu over child custody, and a lot of people really blame out Davido sometimes, while some other persons are saying that Sophia Momodu is really toxic about the whole thing, how she went around and then even posted the WhatsApp conversation between she and Davido's father. That was really annoying at the time. Right now, we are having a peaceful kind of relationship between Davido and the first daughter, Imade, and that has been a long miss for Davido. Guys, let's talk about this streaming of a thing. Is something that is taking over the internet right now. We got the likes of Pella in Nigeria streaming, and we got a lot of people doing it. The likes of Carcinat at Show Speed, those guys have been on top of streaming. And I'm going to talk about the Nigerian streaming industry right now because this is one way a lot of people are using to connect with the younger audience and the younger people, especially artists out there, the likes of Davido, the likes of Peter P Square, and a lot of people, Lamide, they are doing this thing for real. And then we got to understand that Pella is one fantastic streamer in Nigeria, but I feel that this guy has actually lost strategy. That is something I feel. When you take who is coming on board right now, we got Chance Comics. This guy is a better streamer. So comparing this guy to Pella, you will get to understand that Pella is localized in Africa, in Nigeria especially, but a person of Chance Comic is really connecting internationally, and he has a really better branded strategy of doing it, and this guy is going to win at the end of the day, having a connection with the likes of Carcinat. Let's look at this video.
Shank, you will be coming to America to be a streaming university, representing Niger, representing Nigeria. If you are Nigerian, please go ahead and drop the flag.
What can you say out of this? This Carcinat trying to connect, having like academy for streamers out there, and Kaya Sinat is one fantastic streamer that a lot of people, young people around the globe, they follow. But you got to understand that he has a personal relationship with Chance Comics, and that is really established if you know what they do. I think education to an extent still got a role to play in all of this in the lives of Pella, because I watched a streaming session where somebody, is it Nasty Black or say, came out to say, what, Pella, you got to go back to school so that you can really educate yourself and learn, some of the, etiquettes of the society. And I think that is actually better to understand. That is something I feel. But when you watch kind of Chance Comics right now, you will get to understand that it has better profiled audience compared to Pella. That is something I'm got to understand. This guy just started within a short period of time, has connected globally with a lot of persons. That is a big winner for me to understand. What is your own take? What do you believe on this kind of thing that is trending out on social media? Do you feel that Pella lacks adequate strategy and he needs to bring some people on board so that they can really diversify the strategy and help him a lot, and he needs a level of education also to be able to sustain the growth. Many people are really coming after Davido, saying a lot of things, about Davido. Is always controversial. They don't like him and say a lot of things. Davido visited the president of this country, and a lot of people were like, why you not present our matter and all those kind of things. There is time for everything. Davido visited the president as an elder, as an uncle, because na Yoruba man. Based on the leaks of his father and Tinubu himself, you will understand that they are in the same league. They be billionaires and billionaires. They talk to each other. That is something you got to understand. So Davido will see Tinubu as an uncle. Alongside Cubana Chief Priest, alongside Ubi Franklin, a lot of others, introduce them one by one. Let's catch the video. I know say you don't watch Amo. Let's see catch the video.
Mr. President, how are you? Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you. God bless you. I must Chief Priest. Yes, sir. Your Excellency. How are you? How are you? Very well, sir. Good to see you. Chief Priest. Chief Priest. Yes.
Now, a lot of people are calling for the head of Davido. You should forget about that thing. That is not time. Whether you like it or not, Davido has been one of the most vocal artists of his generation that has spoken against the government and has helped, to speak about some political issues or to mediate, during the NSAS protests, from, when being interviewed, talking about Nigerian economy in shambles and a lot of other things, helping the uncle to campaign. This guy has been inside politics. Come as do or die. Some of the people wey dey 30 BG, them be APC fan or them be APC people. So him na PDP, but he's not. That is how he's supposed to be.